What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today I wanted to make a little bit of a discussion video, mostly for global, because you guys only have about 3 or 4 of the 120% leads left, because you guys actually got Kid Buu earlier than JP did, and then obviously with Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku and everything like that. So there's only really 2 left now, the more I think about it, because we all know Int Gogeta and STR Janemba will probably be a Christmas banner, would be my guess, if I had to take a wild one at least. Or potentially maybe a New Year's. I'm not really sure, because if you think about it, or I mean, I guess technically maybe you won't have anything until Int Gogeta and Strength and Janemba, or you'll have like one, then the duo pair, and then you'll have the last one after that, somewhere around January, February time. But either way, I want to be talking about Super Saiyan 3 Brawley, and I want to talk about Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Ironically, they're both Super Saiyan 3. So I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say right now, the banner for Int Gogeta and Strength Janemba, as long as they don't make too big major changes or anything like that, easily a yes banner to go for. Go for it. You get 3 multis in a free one. You've got Int Gogeta, you got Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, you've got SSJ4 Goku, which I guess for global they might change the SSJ3 Angel Goku, but nonetheless, still really good. Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, and then back on the Janemba banner, you've got Janemba himself, you've got Cooler, you've got Merge Zombus, you got Strength Cell. Really, really good cards in there. Not to mention, you also get the Agility Fat Janemba, which you can Dokkan Awaken, and then feed it into any of the other Janembas you need to, which is really nice. So all my Janembas max SA, no problem. So that is actually really nice right there. Not to mention, you guys get one of the best stages in my personal opinion. But what about the other 2, right? What about Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Super Saiyan 3 Brawley? And really, should you be going for these guys? Honestly, one of them is going to be a lot shorter than the other one. And I'm going to start with the short one to get it out of the way. And I'm sorry to any Brawley fans, but Super Saiyan 3 Brawley just is not really worth it in my opinion, okay? His team definitely relies on having LR Goku Black. So, even if you have him, you still need like Merge Zombus, you need Mass Sand, you need all these other guys to really make that team somewhat work. And even then, it's still kind of a team, to be honest. Not to mention Brawley, give him just a certain amount of orbs, I'm talking about on the field, not in the potential system, and he loses all of his defense. His defense is gone because he loses defense for every orb that he's attained. He's a nuker, right? He gains attack with every orb obtained, and he lowers his own defense, which I've honestly never understood why they do that with Brawley. I think it's just something that they're just like, well, we did it for the first one, so we gotta give them to the rest of the Brawleys, right? We're just gonna have to do that. So, I mean, even if you want to go for Brawley, it's honestly your choice in the end, but you also have to consider the fact that finding Brawley friends are gonna be very, very difficult, and that's why I'm personally saying, don't go for him. Like, there's no point. There really isn't, unfortunately. I mean, in the end, it's your stones. You're allowed to do what you want to do with that. But I'm just gonna say right now, Brawley, I don't see it, being a good value for your stones, essentially. Okay, that's how I'm gonna say it. So, but what about the other Super Saiyan 3, the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, the clone essentially of the Tech one, right? Well, thankfully they changed them on JP. And so what will happen with Global is you're obviously going to get that change also. And it's the fact that he's basically Tech Gotenks, but buffed in every way, right? He has immense damage across the board for all of his super attacks, even his 12 key. Sometimes I still do it. I try not to get his 12 key attack, but I have to remember that, oh, actually it is okay to get his 12 key attack. Not to mention that his team is extremely powerful if you have Vegito Blue on there. Vegito Blue makes that team. It is so fun. Not to mention when you get Super Vegito Physical like we just got here for the categories, you get another Vegito on there. We got double counters going on. You throw on the physical Gotenks, the Sealer. The team is beautiful. The team is beautiful. It honestly is. So, not to mention that just down the line as things go forward, because globally you might get some of this stuff earlier, like the Super Saiyan 2 Physical Gohan, the support guy. He is the best rainbow support unit in the game so far. 35% attack and defense to all guys on the field when you are playing. And it is really, really nice to bring him along. He works really well. He helped me beat Super Battle Road, no problem. That 35% damage, do not knock it. It is great to have it on there. Not to mention Physical Pan is basically like Tech Vegito, except for the HP restriction, unfortunately, on Pan. But, I mean, with 30% on the HP restriction there, it doesn't really matter because you have a ton of HP with Physical Gotenks. So, now the banner for Physical Gotenks, though, was it was an okay banner, honestly. And they might change it up again for global, I'm not sure. But the banner, for the most part, like the featured cards, essentially, were going to go as follows. They're going to go Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Physical Vegito Blue, Tech Gotenks, who is the biggest troll on that banner if you're trying to go for the physical Gotenks. You've got Super Saiyan Goten, the tech one, and then the Intel Tech Trunks, I believe, were also featured. And there might have been a couple other, and then there was also Agility Gotenks and the STR Gotenks, if I remember correctly. Both of all those guys were featured. There might have been another Goten or Trunks maybe on there, or Kid Trunks. But overall, though, the banner's not bad, but it's definitely just like, oh, do I really, really want to try and not get physical Gotenks when I have tech Gotenks staring me down going, you know you're gonna pull me, you know you're gonna pull me, it's coming, I'm gonna, oh, would you look at that, another tech Gotenks, and you're gonna rainbow them probably, right? So that's the biggest downside to the banner, and I will say that if you do wait for physical Gotenks, that's totally fine, right? That's totally fine. This team obviously starts to shine the more and more that more of these powerful physical units come out, and I would say right now if physical Gotenks was just appearing on JP, and after all these other physical cards, I'd be like, yes, go for them right away, go for them right now. So if you skip physical Gotenks first round, that's actually okay, because when the year 3 year anniversary comes around, right? No, we're on year 2, year 3, I don't even remember what year we're on now. Basically, or sorry, no, sorry, so when we got physical Gotenks back for the second time, it was during the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner. So I'm not sure what they're going to do for global with that. I don't know if they're going to have to wait till year 3 to get them back again, or what kind of special banner they'll be. But either way, when he will come back on many banners. Physical Gotenks shows up quite often right after he first originally comes and the 120% leaders are done. So if Gotenks, whenever he comes back and you happen to give a chance and you have some stones and you can pull for him, definitely go for physical Gotenks. He easily rockets into the top 3 or top 4 when it comes to the 120% leaders. He can obviously take down Super Battle Road, no problem for you. He helps out a lot. The only thing that is a little bit of a detrimental to him is that he gives himself 30% defense down for the first 7 turns when he's Dokkan Awakened, okay? So he gives himself an attack boost of 60%, but then a decrease of 30% in defense. So you've got to be careful there. So the way I personally set up my Gotenks was that I gave him the free level 5 dodge, the 15 critical, and I gave him level 6 dodge. Now, level 6 dodge may not seem that big of a deal, and yes, I will say it does not activate that often, but when it does, it is so clutch, especially on a Super Battle Road. It can be so clutch sometimes. It is really nice, and it does work out. Again, pretty low chances. I personally think they need to up the chances for dodge to activate a little bit more, because you can definitely tell critical and additional attacks activate a lot more than a basic dodge level does. So I think they need to up those chances just a little bit. My personal opinion, of course. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you agree on that. So yeah. So overall, guys, though, I'm going to say if you had to pick between these next 4 120% leaders coming, if you absolutely have to save all your stones up and you can't buy anything, not even sale stones, wait for Int Gogeta and the Super Janemba, or the Strength Super Janemba, because they will have the 3 multis and the free one. That is the best deal right there. Definitely go for that. That would be my personal opinion on that. If you can go for, say, only the sale stones, then obviously the Int Gogeta and the Super Janemba banners first, but also try to go for physical Gotenks if possible, or wait for him because he obviously will come back in more banners and everything like that. The one banner I would say skip no matter what, unless you are a huge tech villain guy and fan, is the Super Saiyan 3 Brawley. And even if you have the most optimal team for that guy, I would still say skip it because you are not going to be able to find friends. I could be wrong on global when it comes to Brawley, because Brawley is really popular worldwide compared to JP here. But overall, you know people are going to go right back to their Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, their Int Gogetas, you know, all these other guys, right? So if JP was anything to take away from, though, when it came to the friend system, unless they have fixed it by then, and then they implement it early for global, which I don't see them doing, I would say just stay away from Brawley's banners, save your stones, and don't even go for it. So that's my personal opinion, though. Of course, I want to hear your guys' comments down in the comments below right now. So let me know, what banner are you going to be going for? Which one are you most hyped for? Which one are you least hyped for? And, of course, let me know down in the comments below as always. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your likes down below and comments and all that stuff. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you in the next one.